Hi, my rays of light, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and this is your weekly horoscope forecast for the week of September 16th through the 22nd, 2019. Aries, this week you absorb new knowledge and become more aware of who you are and where things are going for you in your career. You will use this whole month to stop sitting and actually take chances to move forward. It's a good time to light a candle and say a special prayer to your angels and spiritual support team. Also use this time to allow your mind, body, and soul to relax and enjoy the moments of bliss you may experience. In your relationships, if you are currently single, you may take a relationship to the next level or begin a new relationship. If you're currently in a relationship, your partner will want more creative freedom in making decisions for the house or outings. Taurus. This week for you, Taurus, it's time to begin on a positive note as you begin to embrace new beginnings in your career and family. Members in your family will break new and exciting news to you. You may also find that your family member is struggling with some personal decisions and may not want to be very open to expressing how they feel. However, your intuition will pick up on this and you will balance everything out. You have inner wisdom that cannot be taught to anyone. This comes from many lifetimes, and so you will use knowledge along with your own personal experiences from this lifetime to help bring others some comfort. You're more of the counselor this week, but be sure to not constantly be brought into someone's extreme negativity, as you could easily absorb all the into your aura. Your adventurous and travel side may step into the forefront. During this time, you may decide to take vacation or do some traveling somewhere exotic, or just travel somewhere you feel comfortable in your town. The whole thing about this week is to take chances. Gemini. This week for you, Gemini, you'll want to use this energy to undo the full moon energy, to undo some decisions you had previously thought were right ones for you. So this gives you much more clarity and overall control on the outcomes in the next couple of weeks. You also begin to form new friendships and bonds. Old relationships will be a thing of the past, but you will have struggle emotionally. This could be relationship wise. However, you will notice that the new person in your life has arrived just in the nick of time to help you begin the healing process. This is called divine timing. Your mother or father may also need help or input with modern technology or even decisions about day-to-day life. You are wiser beyond your years, so if they do come to you, be humble and suppress any laughter or any pointing fingers. This is a rare occurrence, so be honored and overall know you're blessed. If you are single right now, the energy this week has many exciting opportunities for you to attract someone new and thrilling. And if you're with someone, this relationship could become very intense in a good way. Cancer, you have quite a bit to say this week. Cancer, you are tired of biting your tongue. You will come out and express yourself every which way, whether this be through body language, remarks, conversations, gestures, or etc. You are bound to make your point clear and stick to your opinions. You finally understand where someone is coming from, but take no pity, as you have had your own hardships and still maintain your own compassion and humility. This week, you may have unexpected expenses or investments that you have been holding off for the longest. The energy of the full moon will give you the final boost that is needed, and you will proceed forward. As the week progresses, focus on some downtime, which you can reconnect with nature and your true self. This will help you in dealing with difficult clients or family members. Remember to practice praying to your angels, as they do hear you. Leo. You have multiple things going on this week, and one would be your relationship and how you feel about this. There's a lot of uproar. You and all you want is this person to change for the better. There are some self-destructive energies, and this is quite unsettling. Your spouse or partner may not be very supportive this week of your career and where it's headed. You are headed in a different direction, and they're not accustomed to change. There's also could be a lot of traveling at this point. You're just wondering if you would be able to work things out. The energy at the beginning of the week is very volatile, so you're reminded to think positive thoughts and ones of self-love and awareness. Be sure to utilize some rose quartz and selenite this week. Combine both or use one or the other, but they will help you in this area. As far as your career and your work area, you will most likely receive some great news that gives you the ability to continue with a project. Virgo, the best way to handle your mood this week is to not try and play victim. You have isolated or cut off some integral people who were sent to your life and allowed them to just walk out. This was due to some struggles with ego. However, you can make this wrong right. All you need to do is reach out to this person and have a one-on-one conversation. You are not accustomed to apologizing, but they say what needs to be said in your own way, and things will be okay. You will also see where family is concerned that you're not feeling very comfortable with your immediate family members, and they pick up on your tension. When you go visit or communicate with them, there's always an argument or things are always pointed back to you. This is why you may avoid some of your family members. This week, they could come back into the picture and want something for you or from you. Listen to your gut instinct and isolate if needed. You don't need to feed any negativity, but just be sure you're not the one giving the negativity off at the same time. Libra, this week you will focus primarily on your desires. It could be that you are in a relationship wise, you wonder if true love will ever walk into your life or find you. The answer is yes. You just need to listen to some clues and signs that the universe is sending you. There may be a new interest or someone who wants to strike a conversation. It's okay to be vulnerable and show more of your delicate side. They will appreciate this, and it could actually be the beginning of a good thing to come. You are also going to most likely reinvent yourself this week, either wardrobe or physical appearance. You have decided this is a time for the old to be disposed of, and now you are ready to transform yourself. Others will most likely take note and try to emulate you by changing something about themselves that they are not happy with. Don't be surprised if you have some followers. After all, Libra, you're such a leader, not a follower. Scorpio, your mood fluctuates according to how your interactions go and who crosses your path. You've always been strong, but this week you will take a few steps back and go into full observation mode. This will be good for you because you will be able to learn about your needs and personality. You might be on the outside looking in and truly have an epiphany about the way you treat others. You have this fiery attitude, but you also like to retaliate when it comes down to it. Be sure to ask questions even if others don't understand why you're asking them. They will notice changes in your demeanor, but you will continue on focusing on that matter, the things that matter most in your life. If you have a child, you will notice that they will need your help in a difficult situation. You always consider them children, but you must realize that they are growing up and they will need advice from an adult perspective rather than from a child's perspective. This will mean a whole lot more to them, and they will realize that they can always turn to you when it comes to important matters. Sagittarius, you have given someone the benefit of the doubt and you always respect their privacy, but someone has squealed some information about you to others. This information finds its way back to you when you're questioned and you're questioned, and you automatically will know who was the source. Limit what you say to others this week and keep some things only to yourself. It's not that you should be fearful, but there are some friends who tell you about everyone else's business, and this is how to recognize who you should limit conversations with, at least for this week. This week, you will also be inclined on doing some home renovations or redecorating. Be sure to ask another person for ideas and suggestions. The end result will be a beautiful masterpiece. Financially, you will have some extra spending cash and will consider how you should spend it. You normally buy things for others and put yourself last. But this time around, you need to pamper yourself. It's okay, just do it. Capricorn, over the course of this week, you have lost some control in your life. Some work schedules changed or even jobs were changed. This shook you up just a tad. But within the same week, you gain a sense of normality once again. Everything is not perfect, but it's comforting and close enough to perfect. And you will have some amazing conversations with coworkers and siblings. This will mean a lot to you. If you are in a relationship, you may experience some positive changes in your partner. They will either be more affectionate or treat you to a surprise. This will make you extremely happy, and now you have more confidence. Take things slowly and know bit by bit. With this full moon, you will need to stop what you're doing and stay out of drama with family members, regarding family members. You will be drawn or asked to for your opinion. Just stay neutral. Aquarius, this week you will be very real and in your face. This week will be very real and in your face. You will learn that a close friend and you part ways. There are many changes occurring in your life on a personal level and finding yourself. Relationships, whether friendships, relationships, or both, will sort of crumble. You will feel as if your life is shattering. Although you do have confidence, you realize that some preconceived notions you had was wrong. You have been drawing from your pain, and this has blinded you somewhat. You will shift your focus from a less spiritual standpoint to a more hands-on approach. And finally, take the last step that you've been putting off for fear. The wheel of fortune spins and life will go on. This week, it's about accepting everything in your life that no longer works and keeping your distance. No one will hold your hand, but you will find the courage to forge ahead. This is a week of battle for you on an emotional level. Pisces, when it comes to your business and career matters, you are a jack of all trades. You have many things that you can excel at, but you will find focus on one thing and give your undivided attention to this, whether it be your career or a partnership. New doors open and job offers may land on the table. You will have your pick, but ultimately need to choose something that makes you happy, but also gives you flexibility. Patience is needed with someone you know. However, you will use your intellectual side of your character to deal with this in a very nonchalant way. A relationship now also nears an end, and you finally have the courage to turn to the person who has your heart. They will help you, but you must be very open and true to yourself. Don't make excuses, just stick to your initial feelings. You will only make a mistake if you double guess yourself. Guys, this was the horoscope for this week. I want to thank all of my rays of light for being here and for listening to this. If you are interested in booking a reading, you can go to my website. It's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Psychic Medium Ray. And don't forget, when you do go to my shop, check out all my jewelry. I have some new jewelry pieces there. And I also have my Starseed Footstep Oracle cards. They are newly released. They were just released on the 9th of September, and they are selling out very rapidly. So get your hands on one of those. Once again, my rays of light, I love you so, so much. Thank you for being here on my channel. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing week wherever you are in the world.